One of the major pieces of legislation that that the Commission wanted to see go into the hopper this year, it has to do with the revision of an expansion of sanctions and penalties available to people municipal officials or any other kind of public official who violate the right to know law. That has been presented as an LSR, and I think, let me just see if...
It still doesn't have a bill number.
Doesn't yet, no. No, it's, I think that...
It's LSR 520.
Yes, 520L. Representative Garrity, Representative Casey, Representative Osborne, and Representative Watrous, is that how I count?
Watrous, that's correct.
Yes. Have submitted that. That will, for the first time, if enacted, it will provide a civil penalties for violation. And one of the questions that arose is, well, you've got this civil penalty, what happens to the money once a penalty has been imposed? And the legislation would also provide for the creation of a fund into which those monies can be paid. It will be administered by the Attorney General's office and used for education, devising education programs on right-to-know issues. The legislation would also provide, in appropriate cases, for a judge to require that errant officials undergo such training.
It's called remedial.
Remedial training. Yeah. So I mean
right to know nursery school.
Yeah, there are a few other housekeeping bills that are before the legislature, and there are a number of the ones that we've already discussed. The one at the top of the list has to do with remedies available under the state right to know law, and I've already talked about that. The other, the next one.
Can I comment on that? This is, I've been talking mostly by phone and some face-to-face with different right-to-know advocates over the last few weeks. And, you know, they are dedicated right-to-know advocates. And usually, them basing me about HB 53 and taking out the words agencies and authorities, but in the next breath they would say, well, why doesn't the Right to Know Commission do anything about penalties? Goodness gracious, you've been around for how many years? And I said, well, hold that thought. And then I tell them about this bill. So I think the time for penalties has come. At least everyone else has wanted penalties all along. Well, so have we. But again, our primary mission was the electronic communications puzzle. So my guess is there'll be a lot of interest in the penalties bill. Okay, enough said.
Yeah, the next one is.